Diane Lane has always carried herself with quiet grace, and when Jennifer Lopez recently revealed that turning down Unfaithful was one of her biggest career regrets, Diane's response was as poised as ever. "I didn't hear that interview," she says, with a smile, "but I'm glad to hear it. It was somebody's moment, and it was my turn." For Diane, that moment became one of the most defining of her career. Her haunting performance as Connie Sumner in Unfaithful earned her an Academy Award nomination, solidifying her as one of Hollywood's most captivating dramatic talents. When asked what she saw in the project that others didn't, her answer was simple. "I just saw Adrian Lyne," she says, referencing the film's acclaimed director. "I knew we were in good hands. It's like a Barry White song. You know how it's going to go. I could sign up for that." That instinct to trust artistry over noise has guided Diane's career for decades, but even a Hollywood icon isn't immune to moments of reflection. When asked whether she has any regrets of her own, Diane takes a thoughtful pause. "That's the kind of question you need to ask me the night before," she laughs softly. "There's always something. We all have roles we wish we'd taken, things we wish we'd done differently, but I don't mind making mistakes as long as I don't lose the lesson." That wisdom, humble, honest, and earned, defines her legacy. And legacy is exactly what Diane is being honored for, receiving a Lifetime Achievement Award recognizing her enduring impact on film. Still, she admits the word icon feels strange. "When they asked me to accept this honor, I took a pause. I don't know what I'm going to say when I get up there, but I've learned that to be a leader, you have to have been a good server in the cause of whatever you're doing. If you've been doing it long enough, you might leave a footprint in the sand that someone else can step into." It's a sentiment that captures her entire career, one built on humility, consistency, and care for the craft. When reflecting on her most pivotal moments, Diane points to The Perfect Storm as a major turning point. "It was the first blockbuster I'd ever been part of," she recalled. "I'd never experienced something on that scale before. None of us made the poster, but that was okay. The movie made so much money and it felt sweet, like another color in my tapestry." That openness to new experiences is something she still carries into every project, including her latest film, Anniversary. The family thriller explores the evolution of relationships over time. This particular story happens within a family, she explains. It's relatable because it's about how people cope with change. And change, as we know, is the only constant. We're all just doing the best we can. It's a thoughtful, layered role, something Diane has mastered. But while her current work continues to impress, she still lights up remembering moments from the past, especially from her time filming Jack with Robin Williams, which celebrates its 30th anniversary next year. "Oh my gosh, Robin," she says, smiling softly. "He was more than just fresh air. He was a force. When we wrapped, he gave me a collection of Shakespeare's works. He signed it for me, and it's one of my most treasured possessions. He could play every part, from the fool to the king, and he brought all of it with him." That gift, she says, represented exactly who Robin was. A man who gave everything to his craft and made everyone around him better. As Diane prepares to accept her newest honor, she'll share the room with a new generation of actors, the next wave of Hollywood talent. And while she humbly resists the icon label, she knows her experience carries weight. What advice would she offer to the next generation? She says, "Stay grounded. Fame evolves, and so does the noise. When I was coming up, we had reviews, and if they were bad, we used to call them birdcage liner because they were gone the next day. But now," she explains, "things are different. With social media, the algorithm keeps the negativity alive. It's an unfair fight. I don't envy young actors trying to build their careers in that world. My hat's off to them. In some ways, it was a kinder, gentler time when I started." She pauses, her tone softening. "Back then, movies were communal. We'd all watch the same thing, then argue about it, why we loved it, why we didn't. Now, everyone's in their own silo. There's so much content that we've lost that shared experience, and I miss that." Still, Diane remains optimistic. about storytelling, about cinema, and about the human connection that has always driven her work. When the interviewer insists on calling her an icon, repeatedly, she laughs. "All right," she says, shaking her head. "Just for today." And for today, she is. Because whether she's reflecting on Unfaithful, honoring the late Robin Williams, or mentoring a new generation of stars, Diane Lane continues to do what she's always done: embody grace, strength, and timeless artistry.